I wanted to do a vlog about women in the workplace. It is something that I think we can all relate to. You know, as a business owner and a woman, there are a ton of things that I face that all women, even if you're not a business owner, if you just, work someplace, that we all face. It is customary in our society that a woman is supposed to work to help contribute financially to their house. They're supposed to cook and clean and bear children. And, a man goes to work and cuts the grass. And luckily, in my relationship, that is not the case. Andrew is very forward and he believes in women's rights, and he is definitely a feminist, and I love him so much for that. My dad is the same way. I feel like maybe he's always grown up that way. My grandma worked her whole life. She had 6 kids, and back in like the 40s, we live in West Virginia, so we had these things that were coal mines, but they weren't like your traditional coal mine of what you think of now. Basically, you would just go down to like the main office and ask for a permit, and you would drill into the side of a mountain. It was public property, but you got a permit, you got to drill into the side of the mountain, and you got paid for it basically from the county or whoever. So my grandma and my grandpa both did this, but they had separate businesses and they would compete. And my grandma, she was always very excited about the fact that she always won. Like, her mining company always made more money than my grandpa's mining company. So being a businesswoman has just been something that has been drilled into me since I was born. So I was lucky to find Andrew and find somebody who believed in me and didn't mind that I worked 24/7. Sometimes people are like, "Oh, Holly's being rude. She's just over there on her phone." I promise you, I'm not being rude. I'm working. So, I'm texting people. They need a tow, so I need to dispatch my driver. I'm answering people on the boutique page about a order that they need to place. I'm messaging somebody about price of the car that we have for sale at the car lot. I sell insurance, so maybe they need an insurance quote. I just do so many things, and I love it, and I'm so thankful and blessed that I get to do this stuff. So this video, what it's mainly about is being a woman in the boutique industry is easy. It's expected. Boutique owners are ordinarily women, and you don't have trouble getting respect from your peers. Being a woman in the automotive industry is a whole nother ballpark. It is very, very hard to be taken seriously, especially because Kayla and our dad started this company. He started it from the ground up in our backyard. I grew up very, very, very poor. I remember we didn't have anything to eat for dinner, and we would just share a can of green beans. We were very poor. And my dad worked, and he wanted to be his own boss. He wanted to do better for his family, and he did it. And he grew this amazing company, and he's half retired now. So me, Kayla, and Andrew run it for the most part now. And so that makes it harder on us, on me and Kayla at least, because one, people don't respect a woman in the automotive industry. They don't think that we know what we're doing. They don't think we know what we're talking about. They do not like young girls telling them anything. If I have a customer and I tell him that he needs ball joints, I can't tell you how many times I've told a man, this is what's wrong with your car. This is, how much it is to fix it. And he will look me straight in the eye and say, well, can I talk to a man about it? Is your mechanic available so I can talk to him, see what he thinks? I can't tell you how many times a man has not wanted to buy a car from me because I'm a woman. I have had men not trust my judgment on a price of a toe because he thought, my price was too high and I was a woman. I didn't know what I was talking about. I have had several employees quit and look at me and say, no little girl is going to be my boss and tell me what to do. But the fact of the matter is, I may be only 29, but I have more experience in this industry than almost everybody who works for us. Definitely everybody that works for us. I have more experience because I have been in this industry since I was 9 years old. I would go to work with my dad every day during the summer. Every day after school, I would be at work with him. Saturdays, I was there at work with him. Whenever I was in college and I came home for the summer, I worked here all summer. High school, I worked Saturdays, I worked summers. I know this industry. I understand it and I can work at it and I'm good at it. And so this vlog is just about my employees and how they view me. Right now I have a great set of employees. I'm so thankful for them. I couldn't run all of this without them. My dad lives part-time in Florida. He is gone like half the year or more. And I couldn't do it without them. And I think that they know that they're appreciated and they're respected. But I just wanted to video their responses. So here it is. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Today I'm going to ask a few of the guys that work for us what they think about me being their boss. What do you think they're going to say?
I think they're going to say that they like you. I think that pretty much all of them respect you. I think that they understand that you control the company and that you're fair with them and you're always nice to them. So I think it'd be okay.
How do you feel about me being your boss?
You're a great boss and you're very polite.
Rose, how do you feel about me being your boss?
You're very nice.
What do you think about Holly being your boss?
I love Holly being my boss.
What about you, Matt? It's nice working for her. Hey, that seems good.
Amy, how do you feel about me being your boss?
I love it.
Andrew, how do you feel about working with me and being my equal in a company?
I think we make a perfect partner in and out of the business.
So I think that what we learned from that was I'm really good at making my employees uncomfortable. But leading into what the Queen's Talk is about this Saturday when we're live, it's something that I get a lot is, well, you wouldn't even be in this industry if it wasn't for your dad. And it's true, I wouldn't be working with cars. I have a master's degree in counseling psychology and I love it. I had planned on going into that field for a while, but just certain things happen and I ended up here working with my dad and I love it. I don't regret it at all, but that doesn't mean that my counseling career is over. I'm only 29. I might take up counseling when I'm 40. I don't know. But we'll talk more about it on Saturday, but just know that women are empowered and age is just a number, but determination and perseverance is everything.